Hello, welcome everyone. We're gonna continue our playthrough of Divinity 2. So let's see. Last time we managed to escape for joy and escape quite a lot of enemies, I would say. We arrived in the new place. Now we have to go ashore. Before we go, actually, let's check out what we have on our ship. Okay, so this is our storage, yeah? Okay, it's good. Do we have anyone who can speak here or not? I'm quite sad that our companions are left behind. And also we lost Alexander. He was like taken from us. So let's go. Let's go and meet new friends. And loot stuff, of course. Poison? What happened here, guys?
This shrine fills you with a sense of peace. It is a safe haven. You no longer look without, but within. You understand where your path must take you.
Nice. So what, the water is poisoned? This is the meaning of this, yeah? Someone just left a crate in the bushes, yeah? How much effort do you have to spend to bring it here?
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Drag it back into the water.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep. Monsters bigger.
It summons the energy to snap at you, thrashing in the sand. You jump back.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
Mogwai fearsome shark, itself a monster, now afraid of water.
Innocent. Did nothing wrong. Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
The shark lays there, gasping quietly in the sunshine. Blood bubbles at its mouth. You leave it to die and turn away. It lays there gasping.
Come on, put it out of
A
misery.
dying shark lies gasping on the sand. It gasps.
No.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns...
So, we need to attack you?
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Oh my god. Kill the little guy, little boy. Let's go and see what happened over there. Whoa. It's a big guy. He took her away. Let's go a little bit higher ground. Okay, now we know.
Worms take you.
Necrofire. Okay. Oh, 1 HP? Oh, wrong skill. I wanted to do bouncing shield. Okay, everyone died, yeah? So we took that person away, just like that. I will get smelly from all the fish I collect, yeah? Ah.
No, no, no!
Magister caravan. I remember one just like this
No.
picking me up.
Not happening.
Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. What happened?
No, it's...
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them!
Recognize the signs of her current state, tell her she's in shock.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No, 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 no. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Beast? Does she mean void walking?
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. 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 And the sorcerers. Sorcerers. Gone.
What happened to them?
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
What were you doing here for this boss, Lohar?
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but
Surely you can remember what happened to the sorcerers.
no, I don't know. I don't know.
Tell her to breathe, she tells you what she remembers. You can help her.
Oh, Seven Sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wreckers' caves. No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Goodbye. $29, $35, 2 straight, 2-handed, cleave damage, cool. Okay, what do you have? And I should have not bought that weapon, yeah. Well, a head, you can eat a head. A key. Okay, maybe this was the key for the chest. Not bad, 25 terror damage. Whoa. There's a lot of body parts over here. Is it the same person? Let's hit it and see.
Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face. You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and 2 boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
Oh, guys, yeah?
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a Magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
Remember cold childhood and no hope fishing town, built mercilessly by a dwarf. Oh. So he's not that good, this
From the
Lothar.
dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha! Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-Magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for. You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return, before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved? Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again. Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were force-marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
Well, that's quite bad. A hunt for the source. Yeah, sorcerer or whatever.
Looky here, folks.
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez?
Who wants to know?
Yep, that's just what he said you'd say, Ifan. Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
Okay. Oh, the mushroom for healing potions. Okay. Good. Give me more. Apparently, it's easier to craft poison potions than healing potions. Yeah. Being undead is not so awful, actually. So where is the cave we dragged? This did she mark it on our map? No, I don't see any kind of mark. So we can go here. We can go to this side, yeah? Let's go to the Maester, yeah? And speak with what we have to do next for our main quest. Oh, we can speak with the chickens actually, yeah? You have too much to carry? Oh, okay. Let's drop.
Yes, yes, you look just the type. Egg thief. I knew it. I found the culprit.
I'm no thief.
Tell that to Big Marge, if you dare.
Eggy, Eggy, gone, gone. Baby Eggy gone for good. Help! Help! Help, Marge! Marge, then.
Did you hear? The eggs are gone. Gone for good. No one to keep them warm. No, not my eggs, our eggs. All the family, all the eggs, every last one.
Where is the big... We're here somewhere? Oh, Big March, okay, I see it.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
What happened?
Horror, thief, horrible thief. It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away
How does it look like?
Big! Big as a cow! Big as a house! And many, many legs! Too many!
Where did she go?
If I showed you, you could bring them back! You could bring them back! Map! Show me your map!
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they changed so much. Bring them back. Ah!
If we change, why do you want them back? Okay, how does an empty jar of honey look? This way. Cool.
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
Okay, let's talk to you guys.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Port Elf, what word do you bring?
Tell him you bring bad tidings. Dead Magister and dwarves at the wrecked caravan outside town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
So what, you gonna let me through, yeah?
The Magister smiles, but he does not make eye contact with you. He shifts his weight from the left foot to the right.
Thank the Seven I've Aldous to guide me in these times. He allows me to borrow a bit of courage from him when I need. It's only a matter of time, you know? Outside Driftwood, not even the sharpest blades can protect us from those things. Inside, a killer roams. One with a Magister grudge, it seems. Our numbers dwindle. I'm hardly fit to protect. I only hope to survive.
Someone is killing Magister? What do you know about it?
I know they disappear without a sign. Magister Carver's looking into it, but it's been so long since we've talked, a dwarf could have grown 3 beards by now. Farewell.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
The silent monk, like every other, has nothing to say.
They'd be daft to come back. But as long as there's no sorcerers, there's no point wondering.
I'm a sorcerer. You don't recognize me?
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times. I wonder if they'll remember me.
I don't think so. You have a nice outfit on you right now. Oh, we're going up? Okay. Do not follow the light. There's no lighthouse. Okay. Nails. Okay, we like nails.
What's this? I found something.
Dig for it. Some dead fish. A body.
This poor unfortunate died, just when he thought he was free. There are marks on his body. Something in the water got to him.
Okay, no swimming.
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a proud knight was I. I won't always be sweeping, for my kingdom I'll die.
Good stuff.
Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in Driftwood these days. Just look at you! A sword-slinging stranger if ever I saw one. I'm surprised those robed fellas aren't attacking you on sight. Anyway, tavern's just down the road. Can't miss it.
Why do you think I go to the tower?
'Cause that's where all the queer ones go. Clanking dwarves, dozy lizards. I even saw him drag a void-woken down there in the dead of night. Don't know what's going on in that tavern, but it must be a freak show in there.
It's a smart bull.
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. But what's a beast to do if not pull? How can a beast enjoy this when he's no notion of what his future holds? I'll be spooked till I'm securely hitched up again.
Oh my god, so how do you say it? So advanced thinking on these balls.
The carved figure is a resplendent sight in this ramshackle village. Your touch creates a ripple across the mosaic, as if it were water and not stone. A comforting warmth spreads through you, starting at your fingertips.
Nice. Okay,
I'm
beggar.
all right, as long as I
A
don't...
sturdy elf you are. Penny for a sick dog.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
What's wrong with the dog?
What am I, dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, kiss a penny for a sick dog.
Can I pet the dog?
Buddy, for a penny, you can sing him a love song and call him Mummy. Thank ye kindly. Any chance of another one? Penny for a sick dog and all that? Much obliged. Could I... Cheers. Can I... You're very kind. Nice. Yes, much obliged. Cheers.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
It snaps at your hand. It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
I can heal you.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet, the dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Never forget it.
Put the collar on you.
Master did.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat
Huh?
of vinegar.
Wait a minute. Master hurted me?
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
Wouldn't you like to know? Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
Nash of a dog's bite collar.
God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
You're safe
No.
among friends. Never forget it.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
I can take all the money. Take for half of his earnings.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He counts the money out and hands it over.
That's your lot. Go on then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
Nice. That's the reality of life. You never know.
My word, but you do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic.
What's for sale?
Got yourself situated.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Oh, this is one. It's a nice one. Yeah, we need one more polymorph.
How you holding up?
Summon an oily bomb. Oil bomb deal F damage with melee attacks and leaves an oil puddle on their death. Oh, it's gonna be like a summon, a real summon. Cool. Nice.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
2 memory
Smells
slots.
worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, Ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yep.
Keeping it together, Bree?
Calm as a
I'm all
coiled
right.
spring held tight.
You're a delicate one, ain't you? Hope the smell don't drive you off. You're a delicate one, ain't you? Hope the smell don't drive you off.
Okay, don't sell anything. What about you?
Lucian's day coming and I can't afford tatters. What's the world coming to?
A lot of dwarves here, yeah? So if we took our dwarf companion, he would have to speak with all of
You
them?
needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it. Anything more?
Got some healing potions. Whoa, that's expensive.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Until later then.
Yeah, I have no money to buy anything right now.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as...
Latest news! Fresh from the War Owl! Hear all about it!
Tell me, please.
Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your fancy?
What about the war?
Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire and hit it hard. Don't need to tell you, of all people, them sauce-loving lizards don't stand a chance. Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to death, folk.
What about the bishop?
7 save us. Stabbed in the back he was by them vile, low-born, treacherous seekers. Kill 'em all, I say. Do 'em like Magister Raymond did old Lady Seaver. That'll teach them traitors. I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the Divine is dead. Gone. Who'll save us now?
What about the queen?
Jolly Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Ha! Scourge, more like. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of the sword, no sir. Had them all hung. Real slow like. You ask me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on fire. Queen or no queen.
Good day to you. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up. Buy now while you still can. Special prices for you while we're still friends. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Special prices? I don't feel it.
Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
This one should be good, yeah? Protective, deflective barrier. Blitz attack also. Okay, what do we have for our archer? Reactive shot?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't...
Oh, sounds cool.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Was slain by seekers. Culprits still at large.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Ballistic shot?
As long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among
Sounds
friends.
nice.
Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24
I don't feel this one. Fire 15 arrows in a 60-degree arc. This is quite wide. Each arrow deals 15 to 16 physical damage. So it's like 100 and 200 damage, yeah? Well, maybe it's good. Maybe it's actually good. That's a lot of action points, yeah?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Mine is better. Two straight, one warfare. Warfare, of course, is,
I'm all right.
and it's gonna can put blind on someone. It's nice.
Never forget.
It's very nice, actually.
Bishop Alexander was slain by seekers. Culprits still at large.
Too expensive.
You're a delicate one, ain't you?
Once this was a
hello,
fishmonger.
stranger.
You
Or
look
a
down at the
tackle
cart
shop.
and see fish with flaking scales, tumours, and, in one case, 3 heads.
It's free to look. Just don't touch nothing unless you're gonna make my purse jingle. Fair travels, friends.
Never forget it.
Well, he sells fish and has a lot of money. So, may I sell you?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over while you're buying anything.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Ifan Ben Mesd is our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you and no mistake.
I remember you.
Who could forget? Best night's business the healer had in months. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong. Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben Mesd.
One eye squints, the other bulges out even further, as if to compensate.
Oh, it's you, all right. It's definitely you. What?
The Magister is extremely flustered. She blushes bright red, red as a Magister's robe.
I want nothing of the sort. You hear? Nothing like that. No, get away. Get out of here. Get!
This one is quite popular here.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I hope Joe doesn't smell when he comes back.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Joe doesn't smell when he comes back. Hello, mister.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister. No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
Most daddies.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird.
What do you expect to see staring at the water?
We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back.
What's the name?
Cool. How did you know that?
Mister, have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
What they don't know can't hurt them. Don't tell them.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
Joe was eaten by a shark. Oh, okay.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too.
I'm going to be
After
alright.
a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
So where's Joe?
He's in the Hall of Vehicles.
It's okay to say you don't know. You don't have to make stuff up.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank you, mister. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mister.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
I'll get a reward for this? A reward for eating human flesh. I'll never understand this part of the game.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that cargo. That's it.
You'd swear the
barrels
shark
and the
was
chests.
smiling at you.
On the double.
Don't mind me.
You too, Julian. Show 'em how it's done, man. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not look. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath. I'll...
The Magister stops barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Where are you going?
I'm going nowhere right at this moment. Nowhere since something crossed my path and oh so very sharply piqued my interest. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
No.
We do cruel things unto others and unto ourselves because we must.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Why?
Oh, no, that won't do at all. Innocence is a mask that doesn't fit you. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters, but they do.
Inquire after these dwarven troubles.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Push him to make his point. If you are to accept the role of rat catcher, you'll need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up? How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you.
Nice.
Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows I pass on to you. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
And we're gonna leave, yeah? Goodbye. So this is how we get like a free pass to the city, yeah?
7 curses upon that ship.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You! The supposed source hunter! I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there.
Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
Yes.
By the Bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened?
It was destroyed by Voidwalker. Or no, tell him place was littered with dead magisters, sorcerers and dwarves. Let's say it was destroyed by Voidwalkers.
Voidwoken? That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Where do we start to look about it?
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
Okay, his voice changed.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working in behalf of Queen Justinia, You will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Why do you think it's the dwarves?
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure. And hard workers, too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely? A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
You don't sell anything good, yeah?
In that case, go.
Rise of the Dwarves. My god. Leave the dwarves alone.
There's a lot of call for the junkies.
I've enough strife trying to earn a bit of coin without having the likes of you eyeballing me as well.
You have quite a bit of money, so. Okay.
You can't go in there, mister. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her. They was very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister and they left a mess, a big one.
Do you know her?
She's my friend. She was one of the Magisters once. She was very high up. She used to look for god people and help them. But then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time. She used to play with me, but then the Magisters took her away, they did. They took her outside the village. I'm not allowed outside the village.
What do you think she is now?
She looks around theatrically to see if there's anyone listening.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her crying.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath, puts on a happy smile, turns and skips away.
So, what? I cannot open it? Who's looking?
The door has been sealed shut. The Magisters have nailed a notice to the door.
Let's read it.
The notice reads, "Warning, do not enter. Crime scene. Meister Siva has been accused of conspiracy, murder and high treason. She shall hang by the hands at the farmlands gallows until trial. Anyone found trespassing on these premises before her trial concludes shall be charged as an accomplice and will share her fate." You notice that the message is signed Magister Raymond in the name of Dallas Most Holy.
And we've got like a free pass from him, no?
The door has been sealed shut.
This place has seen better days.
Okay, so got a lot of trolls information. Maybe we're gonna fight some. Whoa. Cool. Okay, nothing else.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Maybe we should find the Meister. Malady seemed to think she could help.
Of course
The
you
stone
can.
door remains just as it was when you last. No amount of sheer force the dial turns freely under your fingers. You give it a couple of spins, yet nothing happens. If this is a battle of wits, it looks like the stubborn lock's winning. The dial turns.
Okay, so we need the code.
Right,
fetch me some
right
more.
away.
Bellwether, I need those
I'm
reports.
watching you, stranger.
Of course you are.
Of course, sir. Right away.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly and suddenly jerks to attention, eyes red-rimmed with zeal, and something else.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't slept in... Well, I'm ready. That's what matters. Vigilance!
You need to sleep sometimes.
She laughs an unpleasantly brittle crackle.
Sleep is for the weak. Weak! You just wait indeed. You'll fall into it like all the others, not me. Never me!
It's a stubborn one.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
Tell her we found a destroyed Magister caravan outside town.
What? Oh no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. Now. Again? Seriously?
Oh my god. How long are you gonna be on your break?
Keep your eyes peeled, would you? Ramos the Wanderer promised he'd be here.
Okay, before we go and start speaking with everyone in here, I'm gonna take a little break and I'm gonna be back in a few minutes.
Stew is good, if you're thinking of eating.
Not right now.
You don't have to witness this sudden ill.
Valiant warrior against the water. Taken too early, all hope destroyed. Heart lusting for conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seventh usher us to paradise against all the odds.
What would I do without you, prudes?
You've got enough in front of you, ill.
What would I do
By sorcerers, a most vile incident.
Pipe down, will you?
Valiant warrior against the water. Taken too early, all hope destroyed. Heart lusting, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seventh usher us to paradise against all odds. Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the taken too early, all hope destroyed. Heart lusting, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise? Who gains the title most divine? We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seventh usher us to paradise against all odds.
to come up and witness the sudden ill. Pipe down, will you?
Get you something, friend?
Nuh-uh.
Pipe down, will you?
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven ushers to paradise against all odds.
You've got enough in front of you, Bill.
Okay, let's start out talking.
My friends.
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Here for the fight?
What fight?
This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one?
Maybe.
Well, I look forward to beating the shite out of you then. Bye now. Till later.
Ah, finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
Offer him a fragrant bowl of house.
Ah, you truly are my savior.
He inhales deeply over the stew, savoring the scent of it, then scoops up a large chunk of meat and swallows it down, seemingly without chewing. He pauses in anticipation, then frowns.
Rather disappointing, isn't it? After all I've been through, what another tragedy.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly.
What's the matter?
His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would no. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds. And on top of it all, the stew was a disappointment.
Maybe I can retrieve your supplies.
Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me. Tell me, how are you with, well, Voidwoken?
I've slain a few. I slain a few before and I plan to do it again.
Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than a trifling. My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Voidwoken. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back.
I'm gonna help you.
Lucky stars. You must have been sent from on high. And don't worry, I'll make it very worth your while. This I promise, on my honor.
Look like a pirate, huh?
Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I doubt those beasts out there have any use of such a cargo. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day. Good luck.
glad you don't have to witness this sudden elf.
Valiant warrior against the void.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that's...
Okay. Did they met you before?
Her eyes go wide with panic.
The fog came over them all of them, and they never came out. Everyone I know is dead. Excuse me. I don't know you.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Recall a common greeting from a generation ago and respond in kind, and his 7th blessing upon us underserving.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and pours you a generous portion of an amber liquor.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for an elf, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Okay, Shredder, as you recall a certain Niles you met at Fort Joyce, a district torturer. Describe his appearance and ask if you have the right man.
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him.
Yeah, he was a fine physician.
A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. Here, have a little something to eat. Niles' favourite, you know. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste.
Tell her once, wits, intelligence, constitution. Okay, let's go with constitution. You have a room full of Niles old things? She must have incredible. She must be proud of housing such a trove in her tavern.
You can hang your hat on that. I'd love to show you, but I'm afraid I can't leave the bar unattended. This crowd isn't to be trusted, believe you me. But I suppose, well, there's no harm, is there? You seem to be a good sort. One of Lucian's own, isn't that right? Here, take this key and head on up the stairs. You'll find Niles' room there. He'd want to know his fine things weren't languishing unappreciated in his old room.
This is the guy we killed, yeah? The one who wanted to torture us.
Against all the odds.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
Looking for something a little more sensual.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you. A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to lick the spittle from his lips.
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities? Well, I'm sure that in your own case, that sentiment is almost true. But no, let me tell you the truth of the matter, my friend. The very best lovers are, whisper it, lizards. And for a barely significant sum of gold, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever seen. The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable. And believe me, this really is one exceptional kin lover. Are you sure you wouldn't care to change your mind?
Yeah, let's try it.
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavor of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning?
Delicate.
Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Interesting.
We wait. We wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink any time he tries to go downstairs.
I don't give a rat's ass what they say downstairs. The Magisters is all that stands between us and the Voidwoken. We should be grateful.
Okay, downstairs something is going on.
Good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you sidled up all nice like.
A valiant warrior against the void.
You're good with the
Take that fine voice, that glorious visage. You are fair elf, but Barstan's allure is unsurpassed. Such a face could only be sculpted by the hands of a god.
Who gains the title most divine? We wait. We wander and wonder. You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
Surely you won't demand payment from a hero as renowned as myself?
Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions.
Okay.
Are you prepared to answer?
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
My first question. Are you hungry? Actually, that's not quite what I mean. But you eat flesh. When you look at me, what do you see? A dwarf? A bard? A meal?
Menu simple.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
An elf craves those memories like an addict craves Drudanay. A pity that you turn to the dead for emotional sustenance. Would you not rather form bonds with the living?
Okay, what options do you have? Admit that you often long to escape the tangles of other memories in favor of ones of your own making. Insist that elves are not addicted to memories, we simply record them.
I suspect you collect memories not for knowledge, but from fear. Your homeland fell to the ravages of war and death fog. You worry of more loss, more loneliness. Tell me, elf, are you afraid?
Say your kind acts out of selfishness, not fear. You will rebuild. Academies the world over deserve elven scholarship.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern
I
classic.
don't think you'd know even a
Listen
smaller
now,
good if it bit you on
and
the arse.
bask in its resounding refrain. An elf collects the wisdom of the ages, learned from flesh and bone both left behind. Fill up on tales lived by cultures past. A feast not for the belly, but the mind. A wealth of knowledge, not of shiny trinkets. They know the past, so the future may be bright.
The cook acknowledges you with a graceful little bow, but keeps her eyes on you the whole time.
There's nothing here for you, brother. You should go back out front, where it's safe.
But you're anyway saying you start for Elven Company.
There are other elves, ones who aren't working and have time to talk.
The briefest hint of disdain flickers across the cook's taciturn features.
Some wouldn't see any luck here. Some would be ashamed to serve those who mock our own customs, who defile our ancestor trees, and saw nothing but death. Some would. But I must work. Cinnamon, not nutmeg. There's a food shortage in these parts. Fresh meat can be hard to come by. Liberal seasoning helps disguise all sorts of sins. Now, please, I must return to my work. They can inflict pain all the same. Please, I must hear. My special stew just for my elven kin. Now, I really must get back to my work.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
I'm looking for someone named Lohar.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Lohar didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in, so why should I? It's already mad as a bag of cats down there, and I've no intention of flinging another mangy yowler in there. Scoot!
Got something for sale. Okay.
Do it. I told you to scram once. You can't buy my French bow. You can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, let's say, a small fortune. You look like you'd be good for it.
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground.
Okay, we're gonna fight, yeah? Yeah, let's try.
What's this? I found something.
Nice. Let's take a pouch. Can we take it? No?
Look at that. A fresh face. Lean and lovely. Like any true elf. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison, then? A sip or a smoke? Take all the time you need. Pleasure doing business with you, Governor.
Okay, so this is the dreamer, yeah?
Ifan approaches you, a drink in his hand and a wide smile on his face. He clearly feels at home in this grimy place.
Want a drink?
He grins and hands you a drink, full of good cheer.
It's really been some adventure so far, eh?
Yeah.
One must stop to appreciate the good moments, right? And if this isn't a good one, I don't know what is.
Ifan looks around at the Undertavern, contentment plain in his eyes.
Ah. Well, plenty of drinks to be had when the world's saved. To Rivellon.
My good sir, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince. I have a message for him of quite vital importance, if you'd be so kind.
Of course he'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
What's so vital?
Directions, my lord. I was bid to send you to none other than Bramos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you here, my prince. But...
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Bramos sensed them closing in. He had no choice but to flee from Driftwood. A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will find him there, Majesty. And with that, I have told my tale.
Turn to the Red Prince and ask if he's satisfied with what he was told.
Indeed I am. We will follow your directions. You have my thanks, kinsman.
Prince of Princes, I am humbled and grateful.
He bows deeply before the Red Prince, as reverently as one would before a god.
So not everyone hates him, yeah?
Hail, darling. Call me Dorothea.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, tell me, are you worthy of my gift?
Isn't the champion of a Forgery Arena needs to prove her worth?
Indeed. This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire? I see the questions scurrying through your head. It's worrying too much, and wandering too far. If you show yourself to me, I will show myself to you. You have a need. To expose it, look into my ring and tell me what you see there. Gaze into the gem, my lovely.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Okay, what do we have? A towering oak withstanding a gale force winds. A quill made from a swan feather. A golden chest covered with ornate runes. A dragon. Let's go with a chest.
Yes. I see you clearly now. You desire wealth, to wear the finest silks and drape yourself in jewels. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing in return. A kiss. Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required.
Okay, she's gonna like rob me or something? Clarissa.
Are you? Are you? No, you aren't.
So what? Everyone here is drugged, yeah?
Watch 'em fight. Watch 'em. See that? Right in the kisser. Doesn't.
And she's asleep. She's got a lot of stuff on her.
I know you.
Okay, let's save. Let's go and see what's gonna happen.
Your friends should leave. Your friends should leave. I prefer...
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy. Now come closer and receive your soul's desire.
You draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours. Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider. Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
You wanted riches. How boring. But I'm true to my word. Gold, the cost of a spider's kiss. We part ways now. I'll remember this moment.
So you drank my blood?
Oh, honey. You look so nonplussed. It was just a nibble, not a mist of death fog.
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it against your forehead.
Now go.
Spider kiss? Oh, a talent. Gives you -2 to Constitution? Thank you, not. That's not what I wanna receive. She left.
Her lips pout, but otherwise...
I waited, yet you never appeared. I hope you have not changed your... as you wish. Your friends should leave.
Dorothea sees you.
Darling!
You draw, yet her lips do not press against...
Where is my bull rush? Oh, battering ram. Oh, movement speed is 0. Okay, for how long? Removed by burning, necrofire, holy fire. Burning. Do we have a fire grenade or something? Now I lost another skill. Which one was it? Okay, let's skip a turn.
Yield to none!
I'm ready.
Nice. Nice.
You thought it was over. How unfortunate for you. You see, I came prepared for the occasion.
Oh, she's charmed. Okay. Missed? Ah, because she's charmed, she's on our side, okay. I got you, I got you. Oh, we get to take everything? Haha. Nice. Got even good daggers. Oh. We'll try it, yeah? Okay, I did complete the quest one, yeah?
What do you want? Boss is busy. Loha, you've been living under a boulder.
We're here on business.
Good. Boss could use some good news. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful.
Not no more, she ain't.
So boss is not that busy, yeah?
You're one of us, ain't you? Tell us what happened.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This?
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish, open-mouthed grin, flashing blood-stained teeth.
Leave me be, elf. This traitor needs my attention.
Brave lad. All sitting here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
What news are you after?
If you don't already know the answer to that, I reckon you don't have much to tell me.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
I heard rumour Mortis is working for the Order. What say you?
What do you have in mind for the person who did that?
No more than what's fair. No less either. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Smile broadly and regale him with a tale.
I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all?
I heard rumour Mortis is working for the Order. What say you?
Say he's got the gist of it.
So? What do you want?
I'm looking for a certain powerful sorcerer.
Ah, I should have guessed. I could help you. But last I heard you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all the Earths would I help a worm like that?
Well, I served myself first, and in this and everything.
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
What do you have in mind?
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
Where should I start?
Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own.
Anything else I should know?
Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
Oh, this is the place where we... Okay. We run their business. Yeah, over there. Another arena to fight, yeah?
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tricked me and bit off my earlobe before the fight had even started.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling. Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Oh, you sell a lot of stuff. It's the usual expensive stuff. And good eggs. Nice shield. Inflict burning on contact. Cool.
Well, that just may interest our current champion, Murga. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no talking yourself into her good graces again.
Okay.
On your way, then.
Where is this Murga? Or I killed her already. Was it the spider girl?
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers and slots.
Quite a beauty, ain't she, Governor? Let me tell you how she rolls. First, you come to me and you buy yourself some Drudnay. That's always step one. Next, you put some leaves into one of them slots and pull the lever next to it to lead a flame right underneath them. Now, all you gotta do is suckle the right mouthpiece, and before you know it, you'll be seeing flying tigers, just like old Ganga over there. Oh, and by the by, come talk to me if you want something that'll really blow your socks off. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, Governor.
Oh my god.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption.
So I need to buy from you, okay. Where is the arena master? Ooga, where are you?
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion, and not one to suffer fools lately.
Is there a void woken down there?
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful odor of old sweat and dried blood. She spies you and glowers.
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you.
Ha! Your science won't help you here. In the arena, you must be willing to suffer if you want to achieve greatness.
She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams your hand down into the table, hard enough to draw blood.
I bested that voidwoken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here?
I intend to become the arena champion.
Ah, based on your performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh?
The look she shoots you is withering enough to ruin a harvest.
I don't owe you squat. But if you've got enough heart, I'll bite. Ah! Go talk to the raucous one. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up for a challenge. Prove yourself worthy fighting my acolytes blindfolded. Then, I'll knock your teeth out.
Blindfolded?
Who in their right mind would keep a void woken locked up like this?
Should we try and fight right now? Okay, let's try it once.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Is that so? Well, looks like the crowd'll get its money's worth, for sure. You accept her challenge, do you? Alright, just make sure to keep the blindfold on. You take it off, you lose the challenge. Real simple. In any case, you're in for a treat, laddie. Better than sweet cream stew on Lucian's Day. Who's coming along with you?
A party. Oh, I need to go. Okay. It's gonna be interesting, yeah? Especially for the ranged one. Well, it's not going too well. Oh my god.
Focus. Glory is mine.
Glory is mine.
Oh, I should have used the armor stuff.
Fading.
Miss? What the hell?
Prepare yourself.
Should have used Circle of Protection before, yeah.
Rat.
Backstab critical, oh my god. These guys must go first. Should have done it from the start, yeah, a little bit more damage.
Doesn't it?
Miss. I don't like miss. Magic armor, I forgot. Okay, one is the one down. You can't. Gonna die. Maybe not.
kneel to none.
I'll yield none.
No, don't run away from my wolf. Man, they killed me. Well, that was a bad try. Yeah, I wanted to sweep some equipment before we go to fight, but I think we can do it, even blinded. But we're gonna try it next time. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.